Welcome to Primalia. The Better Know a Dino series is for dinosaur enthusiasts who want to get the basic facts on the world's most popular prehistoric pals. So let's get started. Featured today is a fearsome herbivore beloved by all, the Triceratops. Triceratops, the mighty three-horned dinosaur, is easily recognizable throughout much of the modern world, despite being extinct for eons. As a matter of fact, when we think of dinosaurs, the name Triceratops often comes to mind. Known for its three distinct facial horns and impressive frill, this prehistoric creature is also one of the most fascinating dinosaurs. Let's explore what makes this dinosaur so intriguing. Triceratops literally means three-horned face. It lived during the late Cretaceous period, around 68 to 66 million years ago. The first fossils were discovered in 1887 by George Lyman Cannon near Denver, Colorado. Initially, he found a pair of brow horns attached to a skull fragment, which was quickly mistakenly identified as belonging to a bison. The next year, in 1889, more complete skulls of the Triceratops were discovered, and this was amazing news as they quickly provided substantial evidence of the Triceratops' unique features and solidified their place in paleontology. It was only then that the renowned paleontologist Othniel Charles Marsh named and described the genus. Triceratops belongs to the ceratopsid family, which includes other horned dinosaurs like Styracosaurus and Centrosaurus. Over the years, multiple species of Triceratops have been proposed based on variations in skull shape and size, with popular examples like the Triceratops horridus, which had up to 800 teeth, arranged in tight clusters called dental batteries, and the Triceratops prorsus, whose nasal horn is often found to be oddly asymmetrical. The three facial horns of Triceratops stand out. There were two long horns above its eyes and a shorter one on its nose. Each of these horns could grow up to be 3 feet or 1 meter long, making them probable and formidable weapons against predators. However, the purpose of the nasal horn is still somewhat of a puzzle for scientists, as recent theories suggest it might have also been used for display or species recognition. The frill, a bony shield extending from the back of its skull, added to its imposing appearance. Some theories suggest the frill was used for defense, while others believe it played a role in mating displays or thermal regulation. Fossil evidence shows significant variation in horn and frill shapes among Triceratops individuals. These differences might indicate age, sex, or even individual personality traits. This frill, somewhat surprisingly, was solid, unlike some other horned dinosaurs that had big openings in their frills. The skull connected to the neck via a large, round bone called the occipital condyle, which was about 106 millimeters or 4.2 inches across. The dinosaur also had 10 fused neck bones that formed a single solid structure, giving it extra strength and stability. Its 12 back vertebrae too were reinforced by ossified tendons, adding an extra layer of durability to its spine. The sacrum, where the spine connected to the pelvis, also had 10 fused bones and displayed a unique oval shape when seen from above. All in all, the Triceratops also had about 45 tail vertebrae, making its tail long and very flexible. Its large pelvis featured a long upper bone called the ilium and a curved lower bone known as the ischium, which helped support its powerful hind legs. The feet were short but strong, with 4 functional toes arranged in a specific pattern. 2 bones in the first toe, 3 in the second, 4 in the third, 5 in the fourth, and no bones in the fifth. Essentially, the Triceratops skeleton wasn't just your normal skeleton, but an evolutionary work of art designed to make sure this tank kept upright and kept going. And going it did, as thanks to the skeleton, the Triceratops could run up to 20 to 30 kilometers per hour, or about 12 miles per hour, the same speed as a large, healthy dog running at full speed. It wasn't going to outrun a T-Rex, but it was going to do some damage if it needed to ram its archenemy. Initially, it was believed that Triceratops had to stretch its front legs out to the side, like some other large dinosaurs, to help support its weight. However, more recent studies show that Triceratops actually stood more upright, much like modern rhinoceroses. This is thanks to its stellar skeletal system, as described as fused yet flexible. Its front limbs have a more basic design compared to some other four-legged dinosaurs, with its hands facing outward and only the first 3 fingers doing most of the work. Obviously, Triceratops was a massive creature, with adults reaching lengths of up to 30 feet or 9 meters and standing nearly 10 feet tall or 3 meters at the shoulders. They weighed between 6 to 12 tons or anywhere up to 8,150 kilograms, making them one of the largest land animals of their time. Their body was robust and muscular, supported by sturdy legs built for bearing substantial weight. Triceratops were covered with scales that were truly large, as some of them were over 100 millimeters or about 4 inches across, and had small cone-shaped bumps. These scales were everywhere, with even the skin on its frill also having tiny polygonal scales. There is some debate that Triceratops may have had osteoderms with bony plates embedded in the skin on its body, although not everyone is on board with this idea. Triceratops also grew incredibly fast, reaching nearly full size in just 20 years. This rapid growth is comparable to that of modern elephants. Despite their massive size, Triceratops had relatively small brains. Their brain was roughly the size of a human fist, indicating that they relied more on physical strength than some sort of strategic intelligence. As herbivores, Triceratops fed primarily on plants. They had a beak-like mouth for clipping vegetation and rows of cheek teeth for grinding food. Scientists believe they primarily consumed ferns, cycads, and conifers, which were abundant during the Cretaceous period. The structure of their jaws and teeth indicates that they could process tough, fibrous plant material efficiently. Interestingly, recent studies have suggested that Triceratops might have had a more varied diet than previously thought that included flowering plants and possibly even small branches. The wear patterns on their teeth provide evidence of their ability to chew and grind different types of vegetation, showcasing their adaptability in diverse environments. While much of Triceratops' behavior remains a mystery, fossil evidence provides some insights. For instance, bone beds containing multiple Triceratops skeletons suggest they might have lived in groups or herds. This social structure would have provided protection against predators like the formidable Tyrannosaurus rex. Triceratops' ability to live in herds likely contributed to their success. Herd behavior could have been similar to what we see in herd animals today, providing protection against predators and increasing their chances of finding food and mates. The presence of numerous healed injuries on Triceratops fossils also hints at interspecies combat. These injuries, particularly on the frill and horns, suggest that males might have engaged in battles for dominance or mating rights. Such behavior is comparable to modern-day animals like deer or antelope, where males fight using their antlers or horns. Triceratops' horns and frill were not just for show. These features were likely crucial for defense against predators. The horns could deliver powerful thrusts, while the frill protected their vulnerable neck and shoulders from bites. Moreover, the sheer size and strength of Triceratops would have made them a challenging target for any predator. Some paleontologists believe that Triceratops might have used their horns and frill in coordinated group defenses. Imagine a herd of these dinosaurs forming a protective circle with their young in the center, presenting a formidable barrier of horns to any would-be attacker. This strategy would have significantly increased their chances of survival. Triceratops fossils are among the most common dinosaur finds in North America, particularly in regions like Montana, South Dakota, and Wyoming. The Hell Creek Formation, a famous fossil site, has yielded numerous Triceratops specimens, providing valuable insights into their anatomy and evolution. One of the most significant discoveries was a nearly complete Triceratops skull, unearthed in Montana in 1997. The skull, known as Kelsey, has helped paleontologists better understand the intricacies of Triceratops' facial structure and provided evidence of variation within the species. Paleontologists think Kelsey was a Triceratops horridus, and she measured around 22 to 24 feet, or about 8 meters long, had a 6-foot or 2-meter skull, and stood about 7.5 feet or more than 2 meters tall, with an estimated weight of 5.4 metric tons, or a whopping 4,500 kilograms. Kelsey wasn't even the largest skull found, suggesting that Triceratops could be even bigger than her. The largest known skull, specimen MWC 7584, measured around 8.2 feet, or almost 3 meters long, making up nearly a third of the animal's total length. For context, the professional basketball player Victor Wembanyama is 7 feet 4 inches tall, still almost a whole foot shorter than a Triceratops head. Triceratops skulls, with all of their flesh and features, were extremely heavy, and on their own weighing as much as a Toyota Corolla. Imagine driving that into a T-Rex at 20 kilometers per hour for damaging effect. Fossilized footprints attributed to Triceratops have also been discovered, offering a glimpse into their locomotion and behavior. These tracks suggest that Triceratops had a steady, plodding gait consistent with their massive size and weight. Triceratops has captured the public's imagination like few other dinosaurs. It's been featured in countless books, movies, and television shows. From the Jurassic Park franchise to animated series like The Land Before Time, Triceratops has become a beloved icon of the prehistoric world. In these portrayals, Triceratops is often depicted as a brave and loyal creature, defending its territory and companions from predators. This image has helped cement its status as a fan favorite among dinosaur enthusiasts of all ages. Despite its popularity, Triceratops has been the subject of several scientific debates, though. One of the most notable controversies revolves around its classification. Some paleontologists propose that Triceratops might actually be a juvenile form of another ceratopsid, Torosaurus. This theory, known as the Triceratops hypothesis, suggests that what we recognize as Triceratops and Torosaurus are different growth stages of the same species. However, further research has challenged this hypothesis, pointing out significant differences in skull structure and frill morphology. Most paleontologists now agree that Triceratops and Torosaurus were distinct species, but the debate highlights the complexities of dinosaur taxonomy and the ongoing nature of paleontological research. Triceratops, like all non-avian dinosaurs, met its end around 66 million years ago during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. This mass extinction, likely caused by a combination of volcanic activity, climate change, and a catastrophic asteroid impact wiped out nearly 75% of the Earth's species. Despite their extinction, Triceratops left a lasting legacy. Their fossils have provided invaluable insights into the late Cretaceous ecosystem, helping scientists reconstruct ancient environments and understand the dynamics of prehistoric life. Moreover, the study of Triceratops continues to inspire new generations of paleontologists. Each fossil discovery adds a piece to the puzzle, deepening our understanding of these magnificent creatures and the world they inhabited. Whether you're a seasoned dinosaur enthusiast or just starting your journey into paleontology, Triceratops and aspects of its environment offer endless opportunities for discovery and fascination. Keep exploring the ancient world of dinosaurs. Be sure to hit that notification bell to stay up to date on Primalia videos, and like and subscribe to support our ability to bring you this information. Stay curious.